Well, good morning. Tim Nelson here. Welcome to my out and about. Gotta get a few things done with my editing process, things like that. I haven't done any posting for about a year, so it's all kind of new to me. Anyway, I'm out here, spent the night in Walmart. So, just want to show you my new trailer here. Yeah, it's on you. So anyway, that's it. A little bit smaller than what I've had. So, yeah, it's a nice little comfortable thing. The heater in it's really efficient. That other longer trailer I had go through a tank of propane in about 2 days. This one here lasts me about a week or so. And it's kind of nice to have on at night. Been using a buddy heater, but that thing will go through a 5-pound bottle of propane in about 2-3 days. So this little heater I got in the trailer is way more efficient than any of that. So anyway, yeah, I just kind of bouncing around. I've got to go back to my storage unit today and kind of still trying to sort through things, so I'm not packing around quite so much. I just overloaded that other trailer I had. Went up in the woods. I was planning on staying out there for about 5 months, get through the winter, and on the way up the hill, as soon as I got top, my brakes went out. So I limped it back into a spot, stayed there for about a week, made a bunch of phone calls, and finally got a plan that I got with the trailer, so I was able to get myself towed down. Took the truck down first, and then came back up for me in the trailer. So then I stayed over at the camp spot, camp dealer for a while, and talked to them, and so they took the other trailer back and put me up in this new one here. So the other one was 12 years old, had some issues, and this one here, though, the only thing right off the bat was they didn't have the drain pipe under the sink sealed very well, so they had to take that apart and fix it. And other than that, it's been a nice little trailer so far. I just wish I had a place to park it permanently. So anyways, yeah, out here in, up in the Panhandle in Idaho. It's really a nice place. I've been up here for about 6 years, but finding work is just really not very easy for someone my age. My other problem is, you know, I took care of my folks. I worked at the racetrack till '98, racehorses, and then I you know, moved off grid for about 8 years in South Central Oregon. Then my folks got to an age where I had to, you know, kind of help them out again. So moved back to Portland in 2006, and I stayed there till 2008. I lost my mom 2014, and took me a couple years to talk my dad into moving up here, because Portland was just going really downhill, getting very expensive to live there. Taxes are just ridiculous. And anyway, you just look at all the new stuff and, you know, see what Portland's like. But anyway, yeah, my dad lived about 2 more years after I got him up here. I bought that property, you know, off grid down there, but then gas started hitting $5 a gallon. Some other guy sold off a bunch of his land, little 5-acre parcels, and we had a lot of strange people moving in there. Never been out of the city. They were just real pain in the butt. So anyways, between the Jeep falling apart because of that road full of potholes, when I moved up here, I had to replace all my ball joints, tie rod ends, pretty much the front end on it was just beat to death. So my current situation, yeah, I got moved up here, and I found an apartment, and the guy that was buying my property kept hitting me with extensions. So by the time I did get my money for it, the apartments were gone, and I had to move into this overpriced townhouse. So I was there for about a year, and just beat myself to death, you know, trying to make the rent because I was under lease. And so the only jobs, you know, I've been able to really find are like dish pits, or I had one cashier job for a little while in kind of a convenience store gas station, but you know, it didn't work out. They didn't even train me. They just kind of showed me how to push a few buttons and stuck me out there in front of the public. So very frustrating for them and myself. I wasn't, didn't know how to do things. I didn't know how to, let's put the rest of the money on gas. I want the rest of it on my debit card. Things like that. A lot of stuff they should have trained me for. Anyways, dealing with the bully, and told management about him a few times, and they just shrugged their shoulders. Okay, I got to deal with it. So I dealt with it. And one night, the guy stole from me, caught him on camera. Came in, he got to keep his job, and evidently he filled some 4-hour niche. Well, that next night, after everybody left, he come up and got in my face, and what's your problem with me? I said, well, you're a thief, I don't like you, So he just kept inching closer and closer and closer, and I've got a skinny little arm, so I've got my arm down here like this, and kind of right between him and me, and as soon as he touched my arm, I shoved back on him, and he backed up, so I let off. I thought it was done, and he just charged forward, and I wound up slamming backwards into the side of a garbage can. So I got his arm, started cranking down on it. He ran backwards again, and I just stood there ready. I didn't know if he was coming back or not, but I was ready to punch him in the face at that point. And he just stood up there, started yelling how he's going to kick my butt, blah, 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 and turned around, started swinging at air. I just went back to, what I was doing, was trying to get out of there and do my paperwork. And anyway, a few days later, I found out because I put my arm up between us as a defensive measure, I was just as wrong as him. So he got to keep his job, and I just told him, screw it. So, walked out of there. And so... yeah, it's just been really hard finding work. About the only thing I can really find is dish pit jobs, and they're just killing me. I just physically can't handle that kind of work anymore. So, it's just, this is a right to work state. They can fire you at any time for any reason. You can quit at any time for any reason, and they just don't have to hire anybody they don't want to. And that's fair. That's employer's prerogative. But my problem is I don't have a work history for about 20 years or so because of being off grid and taking care of my parents. So that's just makes it pretty rough trying to find work. So right now I'm dealing with the VA and trying to get some kind of help. Maybe I can relocate down to Quartzsite. I'd like to get down there. I hear there's jobs for old forts like me. So, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, no, I'm kind of stuck around here, and I can't really get up into the woods like I would like to. There's too much snow up there right now, so, I can go back up there and get stuck, but just kind of don't want to do that. So I'm kind of bouncing around parking lots right now. I'm still looking for work. I'm on this Indeed kind of application, and so, it's not that great, but they just don't put the jobs in the papers anymore. All the applications got to be done online, and it's just a real pain in the butt. But I haven't given up. Maybe I can find something. I can get back in the RV park. I was staying there for about a month, and I should have took that money and used it for gas and got out of here, but I didn't. So anyways, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Got the see if you can see it over my shoulder here. We got a Dollar Tree back there. I went in there last night to look around, and it's just $1.25, $3, $5. So it's not a Dollar Tree anymore. Stuff is I get better deals over here at Walmart. So anyways, that's my little talk, give you an update on what's been going on with me, and I'll just try to keep posting what I can when I can, and let you know what's going on where I'm at. So anyways, it's a bit of a challenge, and I kind of like challenges, so we'll see what we can get done here as far as getting myself situated somewhere. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching, and you just take care, and I'll just keep pushing forward.